How you doing, Mr. DJ? Back on the Sock Hop channel, going back to the Sock Hop years, outsourcing Billboard's Hot 100. Let's go to it right now. Let me get to it. It's back in 1962. This one's in 1962, and Billboard, I believe it's November the 11th, November 3rd, 1962, and Monster Mash at number 4, Do You Love Me by the Contours at number 3, Big Girls Don't Cry by the Four Seasons at number 6, Gina by Johnny Mathis. You don't hear that one anymore at number 7. Next Door to an Angel by Neil Sedaka at number 9. And The Cha 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 by Bobby Rydell at number 15, up from 28 the previous week. But the song I want to talk to you about, well, briefly, is at number 37. It's dropping down from 29 the previous week. A Little Black Book by Jimmy Dean. Reason why I picked out this record was I hadn't heard it in a long time. A friend of mine who's a record collector said he heard the song on XM radio and hadn't heard it in ages, and or might not have even heard it before. Little Black Book, one of the more obscure records on the pop charts by Jimmy Dean. This one not narrated like some of his other records like PT 109 and Big Bad John. Jimmy Dean, of course, best known for his brand of sausages in the food industry, but he became a TV personality back in 1957. That was the same year he signed with Columbia Records in 1957. He dropped out of high school and he joined the Air Force and was in the Air Force for a while in the late 40s, and then went into the entertainment business big time. Put out his first record in 1953. It was Just Bumming Around off the Four Star label, and he had his own TV show. You might remember. Jimmy Dean, the Dean Show back in the mid 60s, early to mid 60s, and kind of helped bring country music a little bit to the mainstream. Had Roger Miller was on there, George Jones, all the who's who of country. Well, Charlie Rich, he had made an appearance on there, and of course Buck Owens, and did some guest hosting on the Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson rather, back in the 60s. And that's really all I got. I hate to tell you this. I just don't know who wrote the song. I think Jimmy Dean might have wrote the song himself. IOU was another good song by Jimmy Dean. That came out later in the 70s. I think it was 1976. But there's another song. I'd forgotten about this one. I just came across it on YouTube. PT 109. I think I've already mentioned that one. That was a huge hit by Jimmy Dean. But the song that I want, something about Don't Go Hunting, it's a funny record. Let me see if I can bring it up for you. I don't think I can. I just came across it. I won't go hunting with you, Jake. Yes, that was a brilliant record, Jimmy Dean. Well, let's go to the chart position on Billboard's Hot 100. There it goes. I think you can just barely hear it. Little Black Book, doing some good singing, country singing on this record. Little Black Book, Jimmy Dean. Billboard's Hot 100, it's at number 37, down from 29. It peaked at number 29. It was on Billboard's Hot 100 for 9 weeks. Jimmy Dean, back in the fall of '62.